At 3:14 a.m. on June 23, 2010, Iran's nuclear centrifuges began destroying themselves. The engineers watched in horror as their machines tore apart at 63,000 RPM, while computer screens showed everything was normal. They didn't know they were witnessing history's first digital weapon. Welcome to the 21st century's shadow war, where nations fall through lines of code written in basement labs and government bunkers. Stuxnet, the digital ghost. In 2006, Israeli and American programmers crafted something impossible, cyber sorcery called Stuxnet. This wasn't just malware. It was a weapon that jumped from computers into the physical world. It spread through USB drives like a patient spider, recognized Iran's specific centrifuges, then made them self-destruct while lying to operators about what was happening. By the time Iran figured it out, 1,000 centrifuges were destroyed. But Stuxnet escaped into the wild internet, officially beginning the age of cyber warfare. Lights out, Ukraine, 2015. December 23, 2015. Ukrainian families prepared for Christmas when Russian hackers, 4,500 miles away, clicked a mouse. At 3:35 p.m., 230,000 people lost power. Not from storms, but from the first successful cyber attack on a power grid. The Sandworm Group had spent 6 months mapping every digital pathway. They didn't just cut power, they destroyed control systems and flooded customer service lines with fake calls. The message was clear. Russia could turn off Ukraine's lights whenever they wanted. The billion-dollar typo. February 2016. North Korean hackers attempted the most audacious theft in history. 900 a year, $51 million from Bangladesh's Federal Reserve account. They'd studied the bank for years, timing their attack perfectly between Bangladesh's closing and New York's opening. 35 fraudulent transfers began flowing. $20 million, another $20 million. They were actually stealing from the world's most secure banking network. Then someone made a typo, Shalika Foundation instead of Foundation. That single letter destroyed their perfect plan, saving the global banking system from near collapse. They still got away with $81 million. The pipeline panic. May 2021. Colonial Pipeline, supplying half the East Coast fuel, went dark. Dark-side hackers encrypted their systems, demanding $4.4 million in Bitcoin. Gas stations ran dry from Atlanta to New York. People filled trash cans with gasoline. Airlines canceled flights. A handful of hackers in Eastern Europe had held 50 million Americans hostage. Colonial paid within hours, but the FBI tracked their Bitcoin and recovered most of it. Still, ordinary Americans learned that cyber attacks weren't abstract. They could leave you stranded at an empty gas station. The supply chain nightmare. July 2021. The Revel Group achieved the impossible, hitting 1,500 companies simultaneously by hacking one software provider, Kaseya. Grocery stores couldn't process cards. Schools lost records. Small businesses crumbled. The ransom? A casual $70 million total. It was mathematical genius. Instead of one big target, they made 1,500 smaller companies split the bill. The invisible war. Here's what keeps experts awake. It's not the attacks we know about. It's the ones we don't. Right now, hackers are inside systems you depend on, not stealing yet, just watching. Waiting. SolarWinds. Russian operatives hid in software updates installed by 18,000 organizations, including the Pentagon. For years, they had front-row seats to America's most sensitive communications. The attack wasn't discovered by government agencies. A private company noticed odd network traffic. How many SolarWinds-level breaches are happening right now that we haven't discovered? The future is now. Every day brings 2,200 cyber attacks worldwide, one every 39 seconds. Most fail. Some succeed but never make news. A few reshape how we understand power. The next major attack won't target governments, it'll target your daily life. Imagine waking up tomorrow. Your phone won't unlock, credit cards don't work, your car won't start because its computer is compromised. Traffic lights stuck on red. This isn't science fiction. This is Tuesday in 2025. We've built a world where everything connects. Your refrigerator talks to your phone. Your car talks to your insurance company. But connections work both ways. Every smart device is a potential entry point. The uncomfortable truth: the hackers aren't teenage stereotypes. They're digital soldiers working for governments and criminal syndicates with resources rivaling small countries. North Korea's Lazarus Group has stolen over $1 billion to fund their nuclear program. Russia's APT-29 operates with archaeological patience and surgical precision. The attack you hear about on the news? That's not the attack. That's just when they revealed themselves. The real attack happened months earlier when they first gained access. Your reality is hackable. Your phone has been hacked. Maybe not today, maybe not by anyone dangerous, but statistically, it's been compromised. Zero-day exploits for iPhones sell for $2 million each. Who's buying? Governments, intelligence agencies, criminal organizations? They're not just collecting data, they're collecting capabilities. The ability to turn on your camera without the light, record conversations, track location when GPS is off. Defense is exponentially harder than offense. Hackers need one vulnerability. Defenders must protect everything, everywhere, always. It's like building a fortress with 1,000,000 doors, while enemies only need to pick one lock. The new normal. The attacks I've described aren't anomalies, they're the new normal. Right now, hackers are planning attacks that will make Colonial Pipeline look minor. Nation-states are developing weapons that make Stuxnet seem primitive. Somewhere in a server room you'll never see, someone is probably looking at your data right now. Your photos, messages, location, secrets. The question isn't whether you'll be affected by a cyber attack. The question is whether you'll know when it happens. In the 21st century, the most dangerous weapon isn't nuclear, it's digital, and it's already pointed at you.